It says the internet can totally see me now, but I'm not sure if the internet can totally see me now. So hey everybody, Random Randy here, and this is going to just be a really short little video. I'm not announcing this to anybody or making a big deal out of going live because I'm not going to be on for very long. I've got a million things going on today, as you can see from like piles of stuff and piles of stuff everywhere that I'm trying to take care of. Hi, Amaris. So I'm going to wait just a minute to see if any more people pop in, and if not, I'm just going to make this like a 5-10 minute little announcement video. Oh, wow, it says there's 5 people. Hi guys, everybody who's here, don't forget to hit the like button and all that jazz. Hi Christy, hi Tammy. So many things to do today. It's ridiculous, to be perfectly honest. So the reason that I am popping on here to briefly chat with you all is that I finally, after writing it almost 3 months ago now, finished my Purrfect Cappuccino pattern. It is all written up and happy in PDF format. It is available through both Etsy and Ravelry. And if you are a patron over at patreon.com/randomrandy, it is available there at the $5 support tier. And just to show you some of the different ways that you can put the faces on it, because I actually did it 3 different ways, completely by accident. This was the first one that you'll remember me making. The eyes and the face are embroidered on it. Hi everybody, don't forget to hit the like button. This one has little safety eyes and even a safety nose. I considered putting whiskers in here, but I kind of just liked it the way that it was. And this one would have looked much better had it not been touched when it was wet. But this one has, maybe it'll show a little bit. Oh, there we go. Puff paint on its face, and the eyes actually glow in the dark, even though it looks kind of goofy because Hunter touched them when they were wet and asked if it was wet. So the pattern includes both the full-size and miniature version. Not only are both of those included, but there is a photo-heavy version for people who need a little bit more help, who are maybe more confident beginners, but not super comfortable with doing amigurumi, as to placement of pieces and things like that. Gives tips on where to pin things, how to stuff things, all that good stuff. And there's also a printer-friendly version for people who are more comfortable doing amigurumi and don't want to have to print out 5 extra pages full of pictures. So both of those are available. You pay one price, you get the print-friendly and photo-heavy version, which includes both sizes of the cappuccino. And right now they are on sale for $4 through Etsy and Ravelry, just until the end of July, with all of the things going on with Etsy, which I'm sure you guys have seen and heard everywhere, all over the universe right now, because it's a big thing that affects a lot of us in a lot of ways, for most of us in a negative way. I am going to start the migration process for all of my physical products to be off of Etsy, because I refuse to allow my hard work to be buried because I'm not comfortable with illegally raising my prices to include shipping costs for that free over $35 nonsense they're forcing people to comply with. If you don't go along with their $35 or over orders have free shipping thing, you get buried in search results. I already pay to promote a few of my listings, and if they're still going to get buried even though I'm paying, yeah, no thanks, I'm going to pass. Hard pass on that one, Etsy. It's been real. I will be keeping my digital patterns on Etsy because they are not subject to any sort of shipping costs, fees, secret fun things. But physical products won't be on Etsy anymore. Probably by the end of August, everything will be moved into a separate web store, and I've already got things in motion to get that partly running, probably at the start of August. So anything new that I make going forward that is not a purely digital product is going to be over on a different store that I will eventually be linking to. And for anybody who's just hopping in, since I see there's 18 people now, there are links down below to grab the pattern from Etsy or Ravelry. You don't need any coupon codes. If you just click the one for Ravelry, if that's where you're going to be shopping, it automatically takes the 20% off in your cart. So howdy everybody. What are we up to today? How horrible is the weather? It's supposed to be over 80 degrees here today. I just got out of the shower, so I'm kind of wet and curly at the moment. Heat advisories are scary. I didn't even know that they were really a thing until I lived in Maryland, which isn't terribly far south as far as geography in the United States goes. But it would get to be like 110 plus in the summer there, and that's craziness. Yeah, Georgia. Ooh. That's one thing that I do like about Washington, with the exception of a few weeks in August. It's usually fairly temperate, and I do like that about Washington. A lot of other things about Washington, primarily the excessive quantities of rain that we get, I'm not so big a fan of, really. This is so weird trying to do things like backwards in this camera. Always like, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I have two left hands. But yes, all the cappuccinos. Hello, left is right crochet. Hi, Brittany. It's funny because I always said when I was a kid growing up in New York State, not the city, I always said it would be nice to live somewhere where the average temperature didn't drop below 40 and didn't ever really get much above 70. That was what I always used to say. And then I ended up here, and if it gets below 40 here, people act like we've been transported to the South Pole and we're all gonna die because it's so cold. And I'm like, dude, it's... Put on a coat, put on a hat. It's not that cold. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. But then, conversely, if it's above 75 degrees here, nobody leaves their houses because it's so hot, and most houses here don't have AC built into them. Ooh, lace to sell. That sounds cool. Sounds like a lot of work. I know a lot of the people that are already in the chat do have channels. If you want, if you have Facebook, if you join the Facebook group, which should be somewhere down in the links for the description of the video, I have a sort of master list of crochet channels. I haven't updated it in a little while, but I think last time I remember counting, there were already over 100 crochet channels listed there. So there's quite a few, and people have commented with newer ones I've come across, so I'm going to have to go through and add those into the list and put an indicator thing that says, these are the newer ones. Don't you love when people do that, Brittany? I always laugh here the way that people drive whenever there's any sort of weather, especially rain here, because usually it rains a lot. And it'll be raining not even so hard that you have your wipers on the fastest setting. You can still see perfectly clearly in front of you, and everybody slows down by like 20 miles per hour on the highway, which is super dangerous if you just slow down that much out of nowhere. You're welcome, Sandy. I hope it helps. Like I said, I know there's a lot more that I need to add in, but I haven't had a lot of computer time lately. As is evident by all of the other things I've got going on around me. So I will give it, we'll go until 15 minutes. So 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to cut the stream off because I have to go finish laundry, and I have a thing I'm sewing together. And I want to put a zipper on that sweater that I crocheted like a month ago now. It's just been sitting there waiting for me to put the stupid zipper in the thing. And the boys are out of the house with Adam right now, so the house is quiet. So I'm trying to run around and do all of the things before they get home. So now is the perfect time to come on here and not have them squealing and being loud in the background. Common sense is not that common, Brittany. It just isn't. Oh, yes. Pandemonium all the time. Pandemonium pretty much 24/7. Love my kids, but oh my goodness. Sometimes you just need a little quiet. Quiet. It's so quiet right now. So quiet. Come on, coffee. It's my second cup. I should be waking up by now. Wake up. Oh yeah. The second they walk through the door, even though they've been with their father, all of a sudden they need all of the things and they can only get them from me. Like, you could have asked Daddy. Like, yeah, we could have, but your mom, and mommies do all the things. And I suppose that's fine. That's acceptable. Yeah, I have been so busy that Xoom just hasn't even been on my radar. The fact that I'm even taking 15 minutes to sit down right now, I almost feel guilty about it because I've got so many things to do. It's totally crazy. All right, about half a minute left, and we've still got 16 people here. So I wanted to say thank you to everybody for tuning in, and anybody who catches this on the replay. Like I said, if you're interested in the pattern, go check it out. It's only on sale until the 31st. You get $1 off the price right now. Until then, And if you're over on Patreon, it's included in your membership if you are a supporter at the $5 tier or above. And I've actually gotten 2 new patrons this month, which is fabulous. Their names are also down below because this is live, so I'm not going to have a scrolling thing. I'm sure I could figure out how to do it. Not about spending that much time teching right now. Alrighty, that is it for me for now. So I wanted to say thank you to everybody who's tuning in. If you are somewhere that is excessively hot right now, like almost everywhere in the US, make sure you drink enough water, get in the shade, and or put on sunscreen. Take care of yourselves, watch out for little kids, older people, and pets. And I hope that you enjoy the pattern if you check it out, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.